Is China preparing to invade Taiwan in 2027? This question stems from a series of strategic moves and statements from the Chinese President Xi Jinping, which suggest a significant shift in China's military posture and also capabilities. In fact, this week, President Xi Jinping emphasized the importance of leveraging technology and deploying a smart system for border defense. This directive was issued during a group study session attended by the Communist Party's 24-member Politburo, an event that often reveals the leadership's strategic priorities. Xi Jinping's call for technological empowerment in border defense, maritime and airspace signals a major push towards a comprehensive and intelligent management and control system. What does that mean for Taiwan? Xi Jinping's vision aligns with his broader goals of military modernization by 2027 and achieving a world-class military by 2050. The lack of specific details about these smart systems leaves a lot of speculation. However, previous articles from the PLA Daily, the People's Liberation Army's official newspaper, suggesting a focus on advanced reconnaissance, surveillance, and early warning networks, along with unmanned weapons incorporating artificial intelligence. Now, is this just about defense, or is there an element hidden within these developments? As per reports, in the meeting, Xi Jinping emphasized strong, stable, and modern border, air, and sea defense in order to safeguard China's national security and interests, hinting at a broader strategic objective, of course, the increasing complexity of the global influences and the accelerating changes in the world, underlining the necessity for China to be prepared for both defensive as well as offensive maneuvers. Consider the geopolitical tensions China is currently facing. In the South China Sea, territorial disputes with the Philippines escalating. In the East China Sea, China is at odds with Japan over the contested Diaoyu Islands, known as the Senkaku Islands in Japan. And amid all of this, Xi Jinping has called for strengthened overall coordination to secure China's borders, emphasizing the integration of military, police, civilians, local governments. How exactly does this coordination really play into China's broader strategy? Analysts see the China Coast Guard, which has intensified patrols near Taiwan and conducted aggressive law enforcement activities in the South China Sea, as a critical component of this strategy. Since its structural changes in 2018, the Coast Guard operates under the command of the People's Armed Police and military leadership, reflecting its role in defending China's maritime interests. The intensified patrols, use of water cannons and lasers against Philippine vessels near the disputed Second Thomas Shoal signal a willingness to assert territorial claims forcefully. Now, these actions, coupled with the deployment of advanced technology in border defense, paint a picture of a country gearing up for more than just defense. So the question is Taiwan the real target of these preparations? Now, while the focus of this week's meeting was on border defense, the implications for Taiwan are unmistakable. Xi Jinping's repeated emphasis on military modernization by 2027 coincides with the timeline often cited by analysts, as well as Xi Jinping himself in a way, as a potential window for China to attempt a forceful reunification with Taiwan. There have been hints out there. But what does that really mean for the international community? The US, Japan, and others are closely watching these developments. The potential for conflict in the Taiwan Strait could draw in major powers, leading to a broader regional or even global conflict. Xi Jinping's call for a comprehensive and intelligent border defense system, combined with the structural and strategic changes in China's military and Coast Guard, suggesting a long-term plan that could include offensive operations. The timing, technology, and coordination efforts indicating a preparation phase that could culminate in a decisive move against Taiwan by 2027. Taiwan, on its part, has been strengthening its own defenses, of course, with increased military spending and closer ties with the US and other allies. Whether these efforts will be enough to deter China or merely delay a confrontation, only time will tell. Meanwhile, President Xi Jinping's recent statements and directives primarily focus on defense. The broader implications suggest a more aggressive strategy that could include plans to attack Taiwan. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.